All right, guys, summer is coming right around the corner. So I'm going to be talking about 3 fragrances by the House of Lucianno. They are going to be all Louis Vuitton dupes. These are probably going to be my favorite out of the bunch. So we're going to start with my least favorite. However, it smells delicious. It smells so good. It's Luciano's, that's going to focus, Stardust over here. Look at that presentation. So this is gonna have notes of some musk, some powdery notes, florals. So good. This kind of reminds me of like an evening time, walking, down the strip in California. This is supposed to be a clone of Louis Vuitton's City of Stars, actually. I've never smelled City of Stars. I never smelled any of these Louis Vuitton the colognes that they're trying to copy, but man, these are something else. So yeah, this one is very powdery, floral, a little bit of musk. It is unisex. Some people say it leans more feminine. I don't really see that. I feel like it leans pretty unisex. I feel like a man can pull it off, or a woman, either or. But this is just the presentation. Just look at that color. Look at that color. This is with the cap off. The atomizers are not bad. They're okay. They're pretty good. This is actually pressurized. The other 2 are not. So that's kind of the bonus you get with this. But yeah, I would say out of the 3 that I have here, this would be in 3rd place. This is great though. I would definitely recommend this. I would say again, it's kind of going to be more of that later evening time vibe. It would not really be a scent that I would wear early on during the day, because it is pretty strong. I cannot lie. This can probably 1, 2, 3. I would say 4 to 5 sprays of this is sufficient. You really can't go wrong with 4 to 5 sprays with this. It's not crazy strong, but it does project. So yeah, this is Luciano Stardust. It's an extrait de parfum, by the way, so I'm pretty sure all of these are. In 2nd place, we're gonna have to go with Luciano's Sunset Swim. Comes in this bottle. This is gonna be a clone of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim, if I can just focus there. Beautiful blue color. Another extrait de parfum right here. This is with the cap off, just different from the other one. It's not pressurized, but it is silver, as you can see over here. This is just so clean. There's maybe a hint of musk. I don't really get too much musk in there, but it does come out during the dry down. But it's that citrus, that orange note. It's almost like a candied orange. You really cannot go wrong with this, honestly. The only issue I do have with this, which is surprising that I put this in 2nd place over Stardust, it's just because I love the scent so much. It's the performance. It's not very good. It doesn't last a long time like the other 2 that I showed. Now the other one I'm about to show you. But the scent is what really carries this. The number of sprays you can really put on this to get that at least somewhat of performance would have to be probably around maybe like 7 to 10 sprays, maybe even more depending on your skin chemistry. This is great for a nice hot day. I feel like this would perform a lot better in the heat. In the high heat, it would actually be a little bit more noticeable than wearing it in the cold per se. So I would definitely wear this, go heavy on the sprays, go heavy and wear this in the really high heat. You cannot go wrong. Yeah, just that candied orange, man. Smells so fresh, so clean. This is like it almost has like qualities or like characteristics of a blue fragrance, but it's just so different. It's so good. And people are like complaining about the performance on it, but don't forget, the real Afternoon Swim has horrible performance. So it's copying even the performance aspect of it, which, and I also have a little bit of a hot take on performance. It's not what makes or breaks a fragrance. You can always reapply. You can always, find ways to just kind of keep it somewhere with you so you can just reapply and you're gonna be good. You don't need crazy performance. This is not something that is gonna get noticed by people, but it's more for yourself to feel clean, to smell good. This is it. And just look at that bottle, man. These bottles just look insane. I can't even lie. The last one, different from these boxes here, as you can see, they're just plain white boxes right over there. Still very nice, high quality boxes, I can't lie. You know, the fragrances are high quality as well. But we have Luciano's Coastal Breeze at #1. Just look at that box. You cannot go wrong with the presentations here. Look at that. They really do a good job. Online, they're pretty cheap. I would say in Canadian, probably like 40, 50 bucks. 40 if you're lucky, if you have a discount or something. But this is Luciano's Coastal Breeze over here. Just look at that. I just love the colors of it. Like, they look so good sitting beside each other. You just cannot go wrong. At the top of the cap, you got Luciano's logo right there. You got the sticker down there. They're all the same generally. I know Afternoon Swim had a little bit of a bottle design, but I think they had maybe like some problems, legal issues with Louis Vuitton, so they had to kind of change back to this style bottle. But it's so nice regardless. You cannot go wrong with this. Look at that. Very minty, fresh. It's a little bit maybe some aromatics, some greens, I would say. You can definitely smell that, and there is a sweetness to it that does come out more in the dry down. But this is so good. This is supposed to be a clone of Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill, and you really get it. It's almost like you're walking, you know, on the beach, but there's a bit of a nice cool breeze there, just a slight cool breeze. But in the hot weather, it's just so refreshing. Oh my gosh, it's like, it just reminds me so much of vacation. Like, you cannot go wrong. These are all going to be scents that I'm bringing with me to vacation, actually. I am going on vacation soon with the missus, so I made sure to stock up on all of these. Look at that. Just beautiful. They just look so good. The colors, the quality control, just everything. The performance on this one's great. I would say it's on par to this. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I would go 4 to 5 sprays on this. Not that because it doesn't perform. It's just, it's so good, and I feel like everyone loves this scent. It's so mass appealing too, so you can really go heavy on this, and no one will complain. And it's not, all these scents are not crazy strong. Aside from this is just weak, but these scents are not strong to the point where they're suffocating anybody. Like, these are just so good, and you can just get away with even spraying 7 sprays, especially if you're going to be outdoors. You cannot go wrong. This one you definitely have to spray more, but this is kind of a scent that's more for yourself. But yeah, look at these, man. Look at that. Trying to focus in on there, but wow. So if you guys are looking, you know, to get some summer fragrances, I would definitely suggest getting Louis Vuitton dupes, which are, in my opinion, these are the best dupes. There are other options that you could get, maybe for imagination. You can get the Al Haramain's Aqua Dubai, I think it's called. I never smelled the Luciano's version of that, but that's definitely going to be on my bucket list for what's next for me to get, and I'll definitely do a review here on YouTube. But yeah, Luciano, man, they're killing it with their Louis Vuitton dupes, so I would definitely recommend them. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. These are definitely going to be 3 of the best summertime fragrances if you're going on vacation, if you're going to a beach, if you know you're going to a little party. These are definitely the way to go. So thank you for watching.